All right, let's begin. I shaved, by the way. That's not important. What is important is the fish tank behind me. It's currently in my daughter's bedroom because she wanted fish. Starting early, she's 5 turning 6 this year, so really early getting into the hobby. I make sure she feeds and tell her about all the stuff that's important. But she cannot clean it herself, and I've been kind of lacking the cleaning here. You can see there's a lot of string algae, and I can flip you around and that's a skinny fish. I can flip you around and show you. So just like that. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of string algae. And actually it looks kinda cool, but it's not the look I want, I think. Maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. I for sure need more. I need more plants in here to suck up the nutrients instead of the algae. Some plants are doing decent, but there's not enough in here. And the floating plants getting out of hand, as you can see here. I can show you from the top. Looks cool, but when it gets dense like this, it's kind of rotting in the roots. They're collecting all kind of shit. You can see, maybe you can see it in the background there. All this brown, and you see this. There's a plant that should be green. It's rotting and it's not good for the fish tank. I mean, like the algae is probably no problem, and then again, it does look really cool actually. But you can see it's getting into the pump here. There's holes here to suck up. And up here, this is the original internal pump for the dual 125 liter. Yeah, there's nothing special in here. Neon tetras, green neon tetras, some Siamese algae eaters. These every time I point, the camera focuses. These what are they called again? Neon blue, freaking, I totally forgot. Rainbow fish. And there's dwarf corridoras in here, or pygmy corridoras somewhere. They are good at hiding in here. And I do have a bamboo shrimp and a vampire shrimp somewhere. Ah, there's the bamboo shrimp right there. And today I'm going to clean this mess. Take out all the most of the floating plants to get some light in here again. Then I'm sure this algae is going to explode. There's actually a red lotus lily here. It's completely covered and going to die if it's not dead already. So yeah, we need to do something in here. Are there more fish in here actually? I don't think so. No. Alright, let's just begin with the cleaning. I'll put you on the stand and I'm putting it on a time lapse, I think. Okay, let's hope the camera on my phone are focusing all the time. There's no possible way for me to figure out because you're on the stand. And I got this handy little button so I can just press it and it starts filming. I'm going to put it here and I forget where I put it later. It's my daughter's room, so we need to move some dinosaurs. And this balloon, if it shows on the camera. This balloon is pretty amazing actually because it's from last year sometime. We do need some energy drink for adults because it is Friday and all my chores are done, driving and all that shit, so I'm just going to stay at home and enjoy myself a cold beer. Cheers, happy Friday, or whenever you're watching. Oh yeah, that taste. It's a perfect day to do this. I'm just going to use my hands in here. Actually, I'm going to check. It's focusing bad. That's bucket. And I'm just going to. These rocks I collected from a river. I had a whole heap of them in a fish tank previously. And it turns out these rocks are full of iron, and it lowered my pH to 5. That's I noticed when all my fish got burned, including my newly bought true freshwater moray eel. Expensive as shit, and it died. Yep. You live and you learn in this hobby, I guess. 5 pH, that's... I didn't even know that was possible, but it happened, so... If you live in Norway and you want low pH, just collect these rocks. So, I suppose we are just going to begin somewhere. And I will start right there. This is a lot of plants, you know. Just look at it. And floating plants are actually really good for sucking up extra waste, you know, nitrate and then the nitrates and then the ammonium and all excessive stuff. They're really good at it. But after a while they become too many, as I said, and they start rotting in the roots, collecting under each other. Then you have the real problem going on. So I'm going to clean it. And to be honest, I should have done this long ago, but it's my own laziness, actually. There's no excuse for it. You just have to admit it and say I was lazy. I think we might going to clean the filter too, because it looks all gunked up, so let's do that too. How's this looking? Oh, there's a lot of in the back here. And these are dwarf water lettuce. They get fairly big, but not like the big water lettuce that you can see like in the waters in, I don't know, Thailand or wherever, Asia, where they clog up everything. I have tried to have this water lettuce in my pond, but they really do not survive for some reason. And in summertime in Norway it shouldn't be too cold for it either, and there's plenty of sun, but I don't know. Actually, I could put this in my pond because the goldfish would probably eat it. But then again, I don't think I'm going to bother with it because they have a lot of food in there from before, so that should be all right. Now the algae. Can I just grab it like this? Oh, yeah, I can. That's how much it is. It's like it's way too much in this inlet for the filter. Actually, I can hear the filter struggling. We're going to clean that as well. Here's all the pygmy corridors. I found them, and there are still sand snails in here. I do not like those guys because they are getting too many, and this being in my daughter's bedroom, what the sand snails do are getting up on the glass when the lights are off and they get in the stream from the pump, and then they vibrate with the shell to the glass, and it makes this fucking annoying sound. There's many years since I bought those guys. I regret it, because I have been trying to get rid of them for maybe, I don't know, 3 years. I have had sand from aquariums in a bucket for maybe a year, and put it back in the fish tank, and then the sand snails reappear. Bone dry sand. And it's been out in the cold, and I washed it with hot water, and still they pretty much survive everything or anything, I suppose, from experience. And I do have Siamese algae eaters in here. They are not doing their job. Sometimes I guess you get Siamese algae eaters that do not like algae like this. It varies. Varies. That word, the English word. Oh, that's really dirty. Some algae eaters won't eat string algae. And I'm missing amount of shrimps in here. Amount of shrimps for sure would have eaten a lot of algae. I guess I have to buy some of them in here. This eaglet is all. Fuck you, algae! Get away from my fish tank here. I don't know if you can see or if this video is even like focused. It is, or it is when I looked at it right now. That's good. Oh, that burp! I just burped like silently. That reminded me because it tasted like a beer, so beer break. Yes, I suspected the algae has almost killed off my lotus here. That's sad, because that's a really pretty flower, or plant and flower actually. I have had one flowering for me one time, a long time ago. It's actually so long ago I don't even remember the color of the flower. Look at all this. I guess I have to continue. And there's blackbeard algae in there too, in the current of the outlet on the pump, but that's where they start every time. The glass is fairly clean though. There's no like dust algae, only the string algae. I suppose when I battle this string algae now, there dust algae is coming in. I can feel the glass. There's some in here, and we are going to clean that as well. But I think that is it for now with the string algae. There's a lot of in there still, but when it gets to the point where I'm going to take it before it gets to this point again. And like this, I can take this because this plant is actually doing well, so let's try it and help it early on. And there we have, and I'm seeing more and more I want to take out here, like this. That should do it for now. All right, catch you with the pump. What I will do here are not a popular way to clean a aquarium filter. I'm going to take out everything and completely clean it in clean water. Every bacteria will die, most of them at least. But I think there's a lot of bacteria in here, so it's going to be fine. I will have to slide this lid over there, do like this, move you guys over here so I can show you how this internal filters for the Jewel aquarium works. The Jewel tanks are fairly easy, actually. I do enjoy them a lot. That was the correct. Just pop out this one, and then I have what was that? That's one of the snails. I have an extra filter in there. It's not that dirty actually. We are going to get into the dirty stuff. In here. It's just like this. Easy to get a hold of. Let's run the water out in the fish tank, so a lot of the bacteria will maybe dribble in there. So there's 2 sets of these, and the bottom one is sometimes a bit of a hassle, but you will get it. It's actually not that dirty. I will do a water change after the filter is cleaned. Oh shit, sorry. I don't know who I said sorry to. I said sorry to the fish tank. Alright, let's go clean the filters. So here we are in the shower. I'm just going to... I don't know how easy this is going to get on the camera, but maybe I do like this. It's just a matter of cleaning it, and this was clean. That's the rest of it actually. So just going to, this one is dirty because it's heavy. It just didn't show all too good. And do remember, if you have a girlfriend or a partner or somebody you live with, a boyfriend maybe, remember to clean the shower after you, because they're going to love you forever if you don't. I'm talking of experience here. Just a quick rinsing. You get the gist of it. Just mash it together to loosen up the debris in there. And I have different grades of filters. I will run the more coarse ones closest to the inlets, so they catch the big stuff, and then the more like finer grade next. Just like that. And then just put it back together. This one's going to be the bottom one, so there's the more coarse one. And then I like to take this bio filter in the middle, and the fine one there, mesh, I think it's called, finer mesh in this one, just like that. And this one is going to be the top one, meaning that the inlet is on the top where it's standing. So the coarse filter, a more coarse filter on the top. And then I have this extra one I put in, it's even more coarse. So there we have it, let's go put it back in. Back to the fish tank. And as I said, I'm going to misplace my button. There it is. I've been looking for it. Let's put the filters back in there. This is going to be the bottom one, the more coarse on the bottom because the openings are in the bottom and on the top. So this one take there through the bio, through the fine filter. To be honest, I'm not really sure how this pump sucks water from the top. It doesn't make any sense because the pump is here and it runs down. So if there's opening here, I don't know. And it really never is dirty. The top one, the more coarse one on the top, where the inlet on the top are. And this extra one on there, put the lid back. Okay, so let's just stir up the bottom. Where the biggest attack of algae were. Like that. I'm going to plug the filter in. And it runs perfectly. And I have the outlet pointing up, so it moves the top of the water to create some surface agitation. That makes, in that way, you are making more oxygen in the fish tank. And I'll come right back and I'll do a water change. There we go. I'm going to put this on a time lapse. But this is where this rock is coming in handy, because there's no easy way to make it stay in the fish tank. Also, I cut open an old net, like the net to catch the fish, you know, over here, so I don't suck up any tetras and lose them in the drain. But I'm just doing this, and then I connected it in the shower. I go put it on. You will see the bubbles. When it stops bubbling, I'm going to turn it off and disconnect it. That way it's filled with water and still going to start siphoning. When it's about here, I'm going to connect it back in the shower and start filling it. And all this is going to be on a time lapse or like sped up for you, so you don't have to watch this. This takes a lot of time, but let's begin. Okay, that was a sped up version, and I realized I can talk about this, the usual fish tank. I can show you later. I need to turn it off. The dual fish tanks. Let's do this maybe? I don't know. Dual fish tanks have a red line here that says now it's full. And it's a really good marker. Like every fish tank should have this marker, because then you have something to follow. It's not like you are stupid enough to fill it too much because you don't have a line, but it's easier. Bread line, fill it there, finished. Alright. That's why I'm going to take you off the stand. Can I do this without... not do this without... That's why I put a marker here myself, like when I'm draining, stop it there. And I should have removed the rocks and the hoses for this, but let's see if I can. Right there, you see that white sticker? It says Wasserstand or something. It's in German, I don't know German. Even though I'm European, you know. I'm not German, I'm Norwegian. But there we have it, water change. Some cleaning up. I will come back tomorrow when it's all cleared up for you. And look at those colors the camera is picking up right now. The camera is not doing the fish justice in here. They are way more neon blue. But if you're looking into getting into the community, smaller community fish, these are great beginners, like the rainbow fish, neon. I'm sorry, I'm saying wrong to you. These are these cardinals? Yeah, these are cardinals tetras. Or are they neon? No, they are cardinal. But these are green neon tetras. Are they neon tetras? I don't remember. Does the blue line go all the way to the tip? I don't remember. I think these are cardinals. And pygmy corridoras, they are a bit more finicky to double with, but they are good community fish and good cleaners. So just turn around there. There you have it. If you want to see more of this fish tank, give the video a thumbs up. And if you do like my content and watching content like this, do consider giving me a subscription. Almost 77% of my viewers are not subscribed, and that's a lot of percentage. So do subscribe. I have a lot of content coming out. There's always, I'm rotating with the fish tanks. I have big fish, small fish, koi, ponds, you know. I'm doing so much stuff, I cannot film it all actually. And I have a video that's in progress. It's been 2 weeks in the making because there's getting a fish tank, getting some fish I didn't want. Then I have to swap them to other fish. I just got some big ass Siamese algae, probably the biggest you ever seen. It's the biggest I ever seen. I didn't know they got that big and fat, but there they are, bigger than mine. Mine are 4 or 5 years the biggest I have, and these guys are bigger. I'm going to do a water change on the Tanganyika tank too. If you wonder about how I connect my hose to the shower, you can go and watch my previous videos. And I think the one with the Tanganyika tank, one of them, I am showing how I'm connecting it. And I'm showing the Tanganyika fish tank, my Tanganyika community tank. With I have all the species. I wrote it down, I remember. I don't remember all the species right now, but go watch that. I have Oscar cichlids, red hook silver dollars, I have koi, I have goldfish, I have albino bichers. There's a lot of stuff. And I have a 540 liter aquarium that I'm with a lot of smaller fish and discus. I'm tearing it down. And in that tank there are cooler loaches and amana shrimps that are going in here. So that's a video that's coming up. Generally, there's a lot of content coming, and they are I'm just going to keep producing. Subscribe. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Shit happens all the time, and I'm doing my best here. Amateur Aquatics. It's a fairly honest name, to be honest. I've been doing this hobby for. Yeah, mathematics. I'm 35 now. I've been doing it since I was 8 on my own. and I have been doing it with my father like my daughter is doing with me before I was 8, of course. But all these years with fish keeping, always something new to learn. I keep doing amateur mistakes, screwing up, learning, remembering, and I'm going to share it all with you. So once more, subscribe, like the video, share it with friends, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, and comment the video, tell me what you want to see. I do fish trap. I built a fish trap to catch fish here in Norway. There's a species I want in my fish, in my pond, so go watch that one too. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.